Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today we've got something fun. It's actually a toy we've already had. We've already had it 3 times, and they say 3 the charm, but no, because we're going to get it a 4th time. And it's a toy by NECA, and it was Elvira. I mean, you do remember Elvira. We had already spoken about her, and she's a great figure by NECA. And then they did another Elvira. They did a 4th of July version of Elvira with a beautiful shiny red dress. And then, because it was not enough Elvira, they did a Christmas Elvira with a completely new costume and some new bits, because the legs were new. They're not the same as in the previous release. So now we've had those 3 Elviras. What could come next, you're telling me? Well, interestingly, it's the Over the Rainbow Elvira, which is actually a figure that's been done. I think it's for the Human Rights Association or something like that. So, of course, it's Pride related, but it's supposed to be helping a lot of people. So they did that limited release, and not only they did a limited release, but they did it in 2 versions. So you got the regular version, and you got another version which comes with a little envelope, and the envelope contains, I'll show you right now, an Elvira signature, which I think is really cool. So basically, when you order it from NECA, because it's only available from NECA directly at the moment, you can either order it with the signature or without the signature. So without any further ado, we're going to see that a new figure of Elvira. There is something new in it, because as you notice, there seems to be something strange with her face. So it's a new face. Anyway, this is the box. So you do have the Over the Rainbow Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. On the side you've got a picture of Elvira. Of course, on the other side you've got a picture of Elvira, and on the back you've got a picture of the figure in all its glory over a yellow brick road, because she's over the rainbow, get it? And of course at the bottom you just have the Queen Bee, basically all the legal things. I'm just trying to check one thing, if they do say something, because I do remember when you pre-ordered it, there was a Human Rights Association logo, so it was, but there's nothing on the box. So anyway, now you know. So let's see this new Elvira figure. Oh, it comes with lots of little things. First, it does have this lovely rainbow background, and then we do have, as always, there's multiple items, multiple trays. So let's get it out completely. There is some attachment things like ties, and I dropped everything. Wouldn't be funny otherwise. You do have a little silicate gel. Remember, you're not supposed to eat them. And then we're going to get everything, all the accessories out. Yes, there's 2 interesting things with that. First of all, she appears to have new hands. And she has a few fun accessories. So let's see this new Elvira. So when you look at her, well, it looks like it's the same figure, you would think. The good thing is that we can compare. We can compare the 2 faces. I am thinking that there is slight differences in the new face, but of course you're going to work to find out why it looks different, because it is actually different. It may not look that different, but it is actually different, because with previous releases of Elvira, you would just pop the head to replace with another head, because she had multiple heads, whereas this one apparently doesn't have. She does have a new feature. So first of all, let's see Elvira. So she does have, of course, all the articulation of the previous release. She does have her lovely, lovely, lovely shiny dress. She does have shiny red shoes, because of course it's the ruby slippers that she's wearing, because of course that's the base, which has a yellow brick road. So, well, you know, over the rainbow you need the ruby slippers. So she does have her ruby slippers, which are all nice and glittery. So the interesting thing is that, first of all, she does have some accessories. One which I find really cool, that she does have like a flag. It's a metallic flag, and basically you can do any rainbow that you want. I'm sure that there's some missing, but you do have the rainbow flag, the progress flag. You've got the transgender. You've got basically quite a few different rainbow flags, which I think is a good idea. You can choose whichever one you want to use, or you don't have to use one if you don't want to use a flag. Then she does have a fantastic accessory, which is actually a copy of her biography, which is actually a very, very cool book. If you haven't read it, I would really recommend that you read her autobiography, which is really quite fun. Other accessories, as I said, she's got new hands. We didn't have that kind of hands before. She still has, of course, a big jeweled ring on this side. So she does have different hands, and she does have a different face. So if you remember, as I was saying, before you just pop the head and change the head, now there seems to be a new system which we're going to try, in which you actually pop out a regular face, which I'm trying not to lose, and then you see that's how she is. And now we're going to see how it works, because I've never done it. It's actually very, very cool. That is a very nice way of doing it. It's much better than the two heads, to be honest. I love the new face that she makes, and I'm sure that the reason why she has this face, we're going to change her hands, is because she has this surprised look. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the way to make her look very, very surprised. So it's actually a very, very cool thing. So here you go. I mean, so it's a brilliant little figure, because I mean, we've already had Elvira's. I mean, we do have 1, 2, 3, but the fourth one, this new one, is actually very nice, because they've changed quite a few things. You've got the new hands, you've got the new system for changing the face, and it's really fun. Nice accessories. Ah, well, I'm just wondering what they're going to do next, because I'm sure they're going to find another Elvira to do. I mean, they haven't done the Las Vegas Elvira with the tassels and the spider shape behind her. What else haven't they done? They haven't done a glittery black dress yet, so that could work as well. But I'm sure they can find plenty of ways of doing Elvira's, and I will be very happy. I mean, I love Elvira, and I'll be very happy to have even more Elvira than the 4 we already have. So here you go. This new Elvira is out right now, and so it's called Over the Rainbow Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and it's fun. And as I said, there's a signed version and an unsigned version, different prices, of course. The figures are exactly the same, the boxes are the same. The difference is you get an extra little envelope with a signed trading card. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today, so I will speak to you again soon. Bye.